Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the link between your mood and the energy vibe to your living space. So, everything in life has an energy to it, like everything. Things have different things have like stronger energy, but everything creates a little bit of an energetic field to it. From your clothes to your desk to you to your pets. And when things are kind of in like a chaos state or not so clean, it gives off this heavier, denser energy because things are just kind of thrown all about. Yeah, you visually see it, but if you've ever been in a place that is kind of unkept, whether it's a restaurant or even your own home, and I'm not judging you, believe me, I've gone through the whole thing of having clothes thrown all about and whatnot. That's still something that I do sometimes, if I'm being honest. I don't keep things as tidy as I would like because sometimes it is just easier to come in and throw things on the floor, and I'll get to it later, kind of thing. You know, if you've dealt with depression, I'm sure you've gone through that yourself. What I didn't realize though was just how much energy clean and dirty spaces give off and the kind. When you're in a dirtier place, and it doesn't have to be like actually like filth kind of dirty, just disorganized, it gives off this like chaotic energy in the room. It's disorganized, it's a little heavier, it's a little denser. When you start cleaning it up and getting it to be more organized, it's the exact opposite energy. It is this energy of lightness. And it's kind of hard to explain, but you can literally feel your mood go up. Like, yeah, you're completing a task, which is giving you kind of like a chemical reaction. But if you just, after that chemical reaction pays off, if you just sit in the space, like before you clean your place, sit there, feel the vibe of the room, feel the energy. Yeah, you know it's not clean, but there is definitely a vibe to it that just feels heavier, that makes you want to get out of there after you get done cleaning it. And you don't even have to clean everything, just tidy up a little bit, make a couple things be more organized. You will start to feel how it starts to feel lighter in there. It's no longer so difficult. Things are in order, things are more organized. This will translate into how you're feeling, both in your heart space and in your head space. You will feel more organized. You will feel lighter. It will be easier to sit in the energy of that room without feeling like you're in this clutter, without feeling like it's so heavy. I know it sounds kind of weird, and I honestly don't have the best words to describe it, but it's something that I've noticed very much in my life. Like, I feel a lot more collected when everything around me is organized. And I'm sure you will too. So, kind of pay attention to your mood and your surroundings. You will see a direct correlation to it. It's really hard sometimes to motivate yourself when you're in that depressed state. Like it's easy to just sometimes sit and stare at the wall for a few hours rather than get up and actually clean something. Make yourself do just a little bit. You don't have to do everything. You don't have, if the sink's full of dishes, wash just a couple. If you have clothes on the floor, pick up like two. Put your shoes in a spot that you want to start keeping them or something. You don't have to go through the entire process of cleaning everything, though you might find that once you get the momentum going, it is easier to do as well because you start getting that feeling of, oh, this is getting lighter. And you start just wanting to do more of it. But if all you can do is just a little bit, you'll still feel better from that little bit. Think of it kind of like this. There's been like a lot of different studies that have shown the idea that plants or water and stuff like that can kind of hold energy and change their own like makeup based off of the energy that they receive. It would only make sense if that's true, that it also changes the energy that they give out. So when you have like a dirty room, if you start looking at all the clutter that's around, you're kind of charging it with this negative energy because when you look at it, you see it and are like, that shouldn't be there. It's in the wrong spot, which is kind of a more negative tone. When you clean it up and you put it where it's supposed to be or get rid of it if it's not supposed to be there at all, you are then changing the energy charge that you're giving it. Now it's like, oh, this is where it's supposed to be. When you have all those different things around your space that are being charged with either positive or negative energy that you're assigning to it, you're creating that energy in the space. Now, imagine if you had like clothes in one corner, something in another corner that's not supposed to be there, and basically every corner of your room has stuff that isn't supposed to be there. You've created a box of negative energy that has been charged into these objects that you were just giving to it, saying, this shouldn't be here, which is creating that energy field of, I shouldn't be here. So when you clean things, you are actually creating space for positive energy. You are charging that room with the positive energy of, this is what it's supposed to be like. I know it sounds kind of wonky, but I have found it to be very true in my life. For the longest time, I didn't get into the whole like sage clearing stuff anything like that either. I've actually gotten into it now. Like after I clean, I love to do like a nice little smudging of sage in the room. It really does help. It seems like it doesn't, but once you start to actually practice these things and feel the energy, become in tune with energy around you, you will start to see just how much was affecting you before. And it kind of paves a path for you to move forward with a whole new understanding of the world, of how you can basically set yourself up to be happier. Because you don't realize just how much negative energy is around you until you start to feel the difference of the energy. So just try cleaning up your space a little bit, piece by piece, a little bit at a time, and watch as you start to create space for more positivity in your life. So the song that I want you to listen to today is Fight Song by Rachel Platten. This song is honestly like awesome to me. I just love the idea of it. When you're listening to it, put it on while you're deciding to clean a little something up, and just imagine yourself taking your space back, reclaiming it for the positive space that it's meant to be for you. This is the place that you live. It's supposed to be a place that you feel calm, comfortable, and just yourself in 100%. So fight back your way to getting your space, to being your space. Anyway, if you like this video and you got something from it and you don't mind, hit that like button. It'll help me help other people with this information as well. And if you feel like seeing more of my videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you can stay caught up when I release new videos. Anyway, love y'all. I'll catch you guys soon.